Everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will see the how to use the Windows Admin Center in the hybrid environment. So basically, Windows Admin Center is a free product from Microsoft, and anyone can install it locally and can be accessible through browser for managing the Windows Server, cluster, hyper-converged infrastructure, as well as the Windows 10 PCs. So in the first exercise, we'll see how to provision the Azure VM running Windows Server 2019. So for that, first we have to create the resource group. So in task 1, let us create the resource group using the ARM template. So let me first log into the Azure portal, portal.azure.com, which is the URL, and log in with your account. So you need to authenticate with the code. So once you have logged into the Azure portal, we need to create the Azure storage account so that we can upload the ARM template. So for that you have to click the Cloud Shell. So if this is the first time you are creating the storage account, then you have to follow my previous AZ104 video where I have shown how to create the storage account. So for this scenario, I have already created the storage account, and I'm going to upload the template using the upload download files, and click on upload mode 3. Okay, so this is complete. That means I have successfully uploaded the file, and from the Cloud Shell I'm going to run this command. Okay, so first let me enter the location as the East US. Let me make sure it has East US. Yes. Okay, next I'm going to copy paste this one. New AZ subscription deployment, and the location and the name, which is Windows Server 2019, and the template which I have just uploaded, and the RG location, that is the resource group. It will be the same location, and the RG name. Okay, so RG name, I have created this value and the RG location, which is East US. Okay, so in task 2, we'll create an Azure VM using the ARM template. So again, from the Cloud Shell, I'm going to upload the another template. So click on Upload, M03 lab RG template.json. Complete. And again, I'm going to upload the parameter for that template, which is also successful. So now I'm going to run this following command. New AZ resource group deployment, and the name, resource group name, template file, and the template parameter file. So let us wait for this deployment to be completed before we continue with the next step. Okay, so this deployment has been completed. So this is the VNet name and the VM name, admin username, password null, VM size, and disk type. So we can just close this Cloud Shell. Let us go to the virtual machine. Okay, now we can see that the VM is running. So this is the VNet, and let us see the subnets. Okay, let us create the gateway subnet. Three dot 224/27. Okay, so we have two subnet, subnet 0 and subnet 1, and we have one gateway subnet. Okay, so in the exercise 2, we'll see how to implement hybrid connectivity by using the Azure Network Adapter. Okay, let me open the Microsoft Edge and navigate to the URL where I have already installed the Windows Admin Center and log in with the administrator. Okay, so once I have logged in through the browser, let's click on this gateway. Okay, so from here we can select the networks. Okay, so once we select the network on the left pane, click on Add Azure Network Adapter Preview. Okay, here register Windows Admin Center to Azure. So click on this option. So this will automatically display the Azure Blade on the settings page. Migrate your Windows Server VM to Azure and save with the Azure Hybrid benefit. So register with Azure. Yes, register. Okay, so get started with Azure in Windows Admin Center. So for this, copy this code and enter the code here. Click on next. Okay, here sign into the Azure. Click on continue. Okay, Windows Admin Center, you have signed into the Windows Admin Center application. So let's go back to the Windows Admin Center. Okay, so now we can see that it shows our tenant ID connect to the Azure Active Directory. So let's close this window, and from here Azure Active Directory application, create new and connect. Okay, looks like it keeps on connecting. Let's try with the user existing and have logged into the Azure portal and go to the Azure Active Directory, and under the app registration I could see the Windows Admin Center is registered here. So just open that, and we can see the application ID. So let's put it here. Found a registered application with ID. Okay, click on connect. Great, now connected to Azure AD and grant permission in Azure. So let's open this link to give the permission. Under grant consent, select grant admin consent. Grant admin consent. Yes. Okay, next sign in to Windows Admin Center with your Azure account. Okay, so now we have registered Windows Admin Center with the Azure. So in task 2, we'll create an Azure Network Adapter. Okay, so that's what we just did now, and okay, so in task 2, let's create the network adapter. Let's go to the Windows Admin Center. Click on the gateway again. Click on networks and click on add Azure Network Adapter again. Okay, now we can specify the following option. Subscription. I'm using the Azure Pass subscription. And the location, I'm going to use the East US. And the virtual network that we have created using the ARM template. Okay, let's change East US. And we have the VNet already created in this region. So it got selected. And that respective gateway subnet that we have created already. And this is the gateways queue, VPN, GW1, and the client address space 172.16.0. So let me change that to this address. And authentication certificate, auto-generated, self-signed, root and client certificate. Okay, so now click on create. Virtual network gateway creation submission. Okay, so Microsoft Azure Virtual Network Gateway created, so it could take up to 35 minutes for Azure to create the virtual network gateway. So we'll get a notification once this is completed. So next we'll go to the Azure portal and search for virtual network gateways. Okay, so we could see that WAC created VPN gateway. Okay, so looks like it is still not reflecting on the WAC, Windows Admin Center. Okay, let's check that later. So next we'll see exercise 3, deploying Windows Admin Center Gateway in Azure. Okay, so in task 1, we'll install Windows Admin Center Gateway in the Azure. So for that, let's log into the Azure portal. And open the Azure Cloud Shell. And then I'm going to upload the script. So use the upload option. use the deploy WAC AZVM PS1 and click on open. This is successful. Okay, so next I'm going to run this Azure RM alias go process. So next I'm going to run this following variables that required for the Windows Admin Center provisioning. Okay, next from the Cloud Shell, run the following script, to set the parameter values. Okay, and next from the Cloud Shell, run the following command to disable the certificate verification for the PowerShell remoting. Okay, so next run the following from the Cloud Shell for the provisioning script. And type the user student and the password. So let's wait for this deployment to be complete. Okay, so now this is completed. Says okay, now this is running. Okay, so looks like we got some error, but let's verify on the portal whether we got the VMs created. So let's go to the resource group and select the resource group and look for the WS 2019-WAC-VM WS 2019-WAC-M. Okay, so looks like we got the VM created. And okay, let's go to the networking. So on the inbound port rules, okay, this is 3389 for the RTP. Okay, this 5986, which is WinRM and HTTPS. So like 443 and 5983. So both are allowed.